Now Lydia, this to stay in front. Little bit of Lydia, a whole lot of Wei Ling Shi. And the world team moves one step.
And this to win the match.
Never a doubt. Charlie Hull wins the first 3 holes and wouldn't budge. She knocks out Hannah Green and puts a point on the board for the world team. Up 1, Brooke.
Going a lower route with this one. Got the hands forward, ball back.
Came out quick.
She got a little bit of moisture just between the club face and the ball. Shot out a little bit.
Like Charlie, though, her rhythm with chipping is quick, isn't it?
The lower chip and run.
So just 2 matches left on the course. And that one watching Minjee Lee at 16 is for the win. And to tie the match, yes! Minjee has come all the way back. Dead even with 2 to go.
How good has Minjee Lee been on this 16th hole this week? We always say the 16th hole in match play is the critical one, and she has just shone there. Teammates on the tee.
Australia didn't get a good one in here first.
Only Angel Yin's got it anywhere close, really, at that 16.
And by the sound of it, you just need to not.
It has not been her best week. Tee to green. Got a chance here to give Wei Ling Shi a birdie putt.
Down the grip on this long iron. Trying to cut this one into a right pin. Have it come down softly. Shook face.
She's just struggled. She's struggled all week, really, not hit it as well as she would have wanted.
The path seems to be working fine. It's the club face. We saw her leave it way open on the 6th, and then it's closed there.
Won't be easy. It hasn't been easy for Minjee Lee today. Trailed by 3, but now she's tied it up on the tee at 17.
Yeah, playing 468 yards, but in these wet, heavy conditions, it's going to be 2 big hits. But she's got a chance from there.
200 yards to the front edge from there, but 20 up the hill. Got to avoid the bunker on the left-hand side.
White crown. 2 matches left on the course. America already through to the finals. Here's Wei Ling Shi, 2nd shot at 16.
She chipped in previously on this back 9. Can she do it again? What a good effort.
The Australians will have a birdie putt. It'll be Steph Kyriakou with a chance once again to tie this match up. A win for Charlie Hull in the world team, 2-1 over Hannah Green. Minjee Lee's come from 3 down to tie Brooke Henderson. This to tie this match.
Settle.
Haven't lost their turn. Back-to-back wins for Ko and Shi. Second shots here at the par 5 for Lee and Henderson. Minjee first.
Back up the hill, ball below her feet. That's not a bad leave, just in the front left.
So for Australia, they've got to get 2 wins here. They've already lost the other match. So they've got to get a win from this one Minjee. No ties here. You go extra holes if necessary. Grace Kim for par, 16. Lydia will have a shorter one to tie the hole and stay one up. And back at the 17th. And she's up there short of the green. Brooks' turn.
With this flag on the right-hand side, if you do want to miss it, you could miss it down the left. It's 181 yards to carry the bunker in front of you, but it plays 20 up the hill. It needs to get all of this to carry the bunker and get it somewhere close to that front edge. Everything she's got here for Brooke.
Thirds coming up at this par 5.
Yeah, just the dampness, the heaviness, the cold. Not quite able to get there.
So here's Lydia to tie the hole and stay one up. In it goes, and off they go to the 17th. World team clinging. Just one more win in these remaining 2. They lead in one, they're tied in the other. Australia trying to mount another last-minute comeback. Did it yesterday thanks to Steph Kyriakou. Minjee Lee.
Good tee shot there, just into about the exact spot that we just saw Minjee Lee and Brooke Henderson play from.
Now Wei-Ling. Always going to be a 3-shot hole for this duo, but on the rough now. Lydia Ko will have a second shot.
Lie's good though, we could see it.
Past 11 almost outside Seoul. U.S. has already advanced to the finals. And the world team has the advantage with a point on the board and a lead in this match, but it has tightened up over the last hour or so.
Oh, it most certainly has. And here's Henderson, who had a 3-up lead over Minjee Lee, who's pegged her back to tied her 3rd shot.
Lie can't have been good there. She looked like she had to dig that one out. Saw the hand come off the club.
Second shot for Lydia.
Just playing one back into position up that left-hand side. No chance of going for the green out that thick rough.
Wanted to leave her partner in the middle of the fairway, down the left side, pins on the right.
Temperatures in the mid-50s here, Fahrenheit. This is going to be her 3rd shot.
She is not in the bunker. Break there. Can she take advantage of it? No.
Wow. Opportunity missed, perhaps, for Minjee Lee.
Yeah, that was a most unexpected shot from Minjee, who's played so well the last few holes.
Grace Kim is going to go ahead and hit her second at the par 5.
Yeah, deciding just to lay up. As we've said, it is so much uphill, that second shot. Plays 22 yards longer. In the cold, it's just a long carry. The last place you want to be is that bunker.
And Brooks didn't carry 180 yards. Yes, we said it was 20 up, but you would think a 3 would carry for Brooke Henderson. You're looking at 220. So That should have carried it no problem, but the cold conditions, the rainy conditions meant the ball flight, and you have to pick it up as well. You have to get it up high, and that meant that she found herself in the bunker and now through the back playing 4.
But lucky that it came back off that slope. We saw, was it Hye-Jin Choi have a shocking lie on
8th,
yeah, on the 8th, through one of the greens.
It still slopes away from you, this.
Just slightly undecided how much elevation she's going to put on this. Pin's kind of up on a back tier. And as we've said, it's so difficult to bounce it through Zoysia grass.
Well, she went low on 16 and it came out quick on her. There's a change of club here.
Looks like she's just got a little bit of a kind of grass between, just at the back of the ball, so it's going to get between the club face and the ball. Difficult to judge how it's going to come out. She's going to go the lower route.
Looking at the fringe here, it's the landing point. It was decisive and it was executed. Pressure at the back of this 17th green, and Henderson is going to get up and down.
Goes for the coin. It's close to concession range, but she'll coin on it. Minjee will have a birdie bump here next.
Much easier.
Just want to keep a smooth pace in here. Don't have it come down quick on the back of the ball.
For the lead. And she takes her first lead in the match as they go to the 18th.
What a chip there from Minjee. Not what she didn't expect to have a chip after where she was in 2. But my goodness, did she make up for that? What a chip. What a comeback.
There's the comeback, and there's the message sent down the 17th.
You can see there's that Hannah Green in the background.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm a major champion.
That would have reverberated back down the fairway, and now Wei Ling Shi, along with Lydia Ko, nursing that one-up lead. 3rd for Wei Ling.
Little chink of an opening here for the Australians. Can they get their little wedge shot in a bit closer?
They're landing it on the plateau on 17. It's actually a flat part, which is why it's releasing.
Kiriaku's 3rd.
Channeling the energy that is rolling down this 17th hole. Kiriaku has knocked it in close. They've got that for birdie.
This has been one of the great performances you'll ever see in match play. Minjee, a tie or a win on this hole, and she gives Australia the point they have to have.
And as we've said all week, fairway is crucial on the 18th. Very difficult green, sloping from back to front. You want to be on that fairway to be able to control your iron shot.
If Brooke wins this 18th, they'll go back to the 10th to play off. We've seen some massive birdies on this 18th. Severely sloping green all week, including from Minjee Lee to finish out a match in 4-ball. Brooke had a huge...
That 18th tee box The same with this one. They went one down early and they're just pulling them back. They only need to win one up.
You only need to be ahead on the 18th.
Exactly.
18th green.
What have you got for us, Lydia?
And she's not had many putts. It's been her partner who's in most of the putts.
She made a huge one on this 17th Thursday. It extended a match, which she helped get a half point on 18 with another birdie. Could really use one here. And once again, the Aussies in this foursomes match will have a putt to square it up. It'll be Grace Kim.
Well, we've seen Kiriakou with the flat stick rolling them in on this back nine. She set it up here for Grace. Yet to win a point this week, Grace Kim.
Gonna have to today if Australia is gonna make it to the final. She delivered on her own in the most critical of moments to win a major championship this summer. Now teaming up with Kiriakou, this to tie the match. Waiting to see.
Did you say that was good or not? Oh, yes, yes. Yeah.
Again, you've got Lydia and Wailing not used to match play particularly. Confirming that yes, that was conceded. And so the Aussies must. Minjee only needs a tie at the 18th to get a point.
And the pin today on this 18th hole is at the back, on probably the flattest part of this green. In the back left.
It's the same pin, isn't it, on the first day?
Yeah, you just can't go long.
Look at that comeback. Standing on that 13th tee, she might not have believed she'd be coming down 18. Especially with a one-up win. And then that bit of hope, and she just kept rolling. First to hit in as well. Like you said, Katrina, leave it below the pin.
What a shot.
Maybe there.
All she needs is a tie on this hole to get the point for the Aussies and to keep their hope alive. Okay, gonna have to birdie here to get a little help.
Birdied the last earlier in the week. Needs one now. Good effort. She will put first.
No, it's hockey
Difference
night
in
in
body
Canada, but
language.
sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, the body language of Brooke there. Look at struggling to.
And back on the tee, the Aussies must win this hole to force an extra. He's trying to set up Steph Kiriakou. Looks like she's done it.
Hands up.
Nico for Wei Ling Shi, who will watch as Lydia tees it up here at the closing hole.
Obviously got that tee down like she had before. Definitely the fairway finder here. Aim down the left, let it drift back to the right.
It's come down to this 18th here in the Sunday morning semifinals as we approach the. Brooke Henderson has a putt for birdie to force Min Ji Lee to make. And that may do it. She'll see Minji's putt. Some movement to it, but Brooke Henderson 3 up with a putt to go 4 up from inside about 8 feet at the 12th hole. And now Min Ji Lee 2 putts to put Australia on the board. She only needed 2. She's got it, and Australia has a huge point.
4 birdies in those last 5 holes. You could give her maybe 6 birdies with the 18th, and had to do it. Yeah, she's telling Maggie I was going for 6 there, but it's all right. She had that.
And that was the turning point. Minji holds a long putt on 13 for birdie.
Kiriakou will have the first blow into this 18th hole. They're 1 down. They need to win this hole.
Good shot, but she would have liked that just that distance below the hole.
So remember, a birdie from the world team would put them into the final. They just need to tie the hole. Wei Ling Shi, who has been just superb all week long, is going to have the approach shot here at the 18th.
.124 yards up the hill.
It is going to be the world team going first. If the Aussies win this hole, then they will go back to the 10th until we have a winner. So this would end it. If she misses, then Grace Kim will have a putt to force an extra hole. She has been in every conceivable kind of competition, but this is a first time here in the Crown. A chance to send her new team into the final. Got a chance.
That low point, the camera just saw the amount of break that was on that, and
when you saw Lydia hit it, you think, my goodness, she said it's so far left, but just you could just
really
see
good
how the
putt.
slope brought it round. Really good effort.
One more look here from another angle.
Nearly comes backwards at the end, back down the slope.
Well, it comes down to this now for Grace Kim. She has to make it. If she does, it's off to the 10th hole to play off. The Americans, meanwhile, have been done for an hour and a half or so. The final will begin about an hour and 20 from now.
And it's sudden death now, Grant. You know, the ball's been picked up by the world team. They're in for 4, so it frees you up. It's not about a 2-putt. It's this one chance that Grace Kim has got to stretch this match out.
Shades of Evian. 18th hole magic for Grace. And the Aussies live to fight another hole.
And what a fantastic putt from Grace. These are the moments you want. They're the moments you want to be standing there. What you practice for, what you dream of.
Minji's eyes there. Yes, girls. We've come back. We have grabbed an opportunity. We are still in this. We can make the final. Let's go, Aussies.
That was Craig Kessler, the new LPGA commissioner, getting his first taste of the Hanwha Life Plus International crown, and he wants more. He's going to get more because Grace Kim with the birdie at the 18th. This international crown because of some last-ditch efforts from the Aussies. The world team led Australia by multiple holes in all 3 matches. Minjee Lee came from 3 down to win, 1 up on Brooke Henderson. And with a birdie at the 18th hole, final was to begin a little over an hour from now, hour 15 or so. The Americans will be well rested.
430 yards, slightly down the hill. There's 2 blocks. You just want to hit between them. You want to try and make sure you get the fairway, though.
That was moving towards the bunker and the rough. It's kicked off the shoulder and only gone into that first cut. A break there.
She has been just dazzling today. Holding putts, holding pitch shots. Now the tee shot to get things started on this first extra hole. They change it up. Lydia was hitting the
for their 3rd coming into this one in regulation. But it's a difficult green. You're coming from a long distance down the hill. Green all kind of runs away. You've got to try and come in with a long iron, land this just short, just at the front of the green, and try and roll it up. A nice angle though from the right-hand side.
And the lie could be worse. It's cold out there. Needs all of this iron to get it to the front.
Yeah, that was just, there's always going to be a big iron coming from around 180 yards. It does play a club downhill. They're just so wary of going long. If they get a little flyer out the rough, land it in the middle of the green.
Quiet, please. Quiet, please.
And a big break, just jumping out that thicker stuff just in the first cut.
Grace has got 150 yards to the front of this green. Plays 10 down the hill.
And we saw that all morning. The players just expecting that kind of little jump up.
So 3rd shot's coming up for Wei Ling Shi and for Steph Kiriakou. Incredible that we're still here, given the deficit that the Aussies face.
Very good little chips, a really nice one on 16. Chipped in.
14.
This one's not easy to judge because the landing zone is into the upslope and then it will release from right to left.
Just brilliant It's going to be a par putt for Lydia.
To have that touch in this moment when the nerves are at their highest point.
Not in, but not far away.
And the Australians with a much easier chip, just closer to the green. Far less fairway to go over.
In a match that wasn't looking great yesterday, really turned when Steph Kiriakou holed out against Angel Wynn and Yelemi No. Also very, very good.
Good, and on to the 11th?
They could.
I don't think so.
The Aussies would ask.
Here is Lydia. Par putt. Winner gets the U.S. in the final.
Important putts is the pressure that she's put on herself to be part of this team and do it for the other three playing partners.
In with the par.
She was making me nervous there watching her.
That reset, you
Yep.
see the little jig of the shoulders, just trying to get the tension out. Lydia Ko is human.
Hasn't always seemed that way, has it? As great as she has been in her Hall of Fame career, but for the first time, not many firsts for Lydia, as she has said. This is that this week. And now Grace Kim.
This is a straighter putt.
Yeah.
Lydia's a touch from left to right. This one back up the hill.
To the 11th we go. The trophy.
The Australians birdied this hole and won this hole in regulation against the world team. Just pick a point in the trees in the distance.
It was Steph Kiriakou who made the putt on this 11th hole, but because we're on the 20th hole, you're now effectively in reverse in this alternate shot format.
We're on the umbrellas. Pam's got the umbrella over the ball. Now just try and keep the ball dry so that you don't get any moisture between the... She'll dry the club face. You don't want any moisture between the club face and the ball.
.253 to the bunker on the right-hand side, and this dogleg from right to left.
She's lost that right. Oh.
Miles right.
Underneath that one. Face way open.
Well, that's the good news. The bad news is Wei Ling may not be able to hit it.
But if she can get it back onto the fairway, Lydia hit it on. Remember Gino Titakun in the playoff in Shanghai?
Never know. Into the water, yeah, off the tee, and still made par.
Hitting the green in 3.
It's amazing that we're even here. Well, certainly right there, but still on a 20th hole when a couple of hours ago it looked like a runaway for the world team, leading multiple holes in each of their 3 matches.
There's not much going here for Wales.
Or sideways, you know, so she can get a backswing here. The more direct she goes at the hole, the harder this shot is.
And there's a bunker up here on the right-hand side that obviously she wants to avoid.
Even more left is fine, no?
It's out.
I think that's got caught up in the rough. Houston coming out the rough, front left. You can see that bunker guarding it.
140 yards is left.
Third shot.
Short. Anywhere on the green for the Australians now.
World team lies 3. This is the second shot for Kiriakou in Australia.
Yeah, she's going to be aiming 8 yards, 10 yards right of this pin. Play for the middle of the green.
Oh, took it straight onto the flag.
Brilliant.
The pressure's off.
That's why you aim at the middle of the green, just in case you tug it. Perfect.
Grace Kim will have that putt to wrap it up. They and not to be. So that'll be for bogey. And 2 putts for the Aussies here.
The Australians.
Yeah, Minji, these turn around against Brooke Henderson. And then Grace Kim and Steph Kiriakou in foursomes. Not an easy format.
I mean, what we
Pars
said,
win a
it
lot
was
of holes
4 under,
sometimes in
4 under
foursomes.
for the back 9 at foursomes in cold, wet conditions, and is now 2 putts away here from making the finals yet again.
Two putts will do it. Nearly needed just 1. Is that it? It is over. In overtime, the Aussies rally again, and they'll take on the Americans for the Hanwha Life Plus International Crown Trophy.